when you know, right? And it's not about a knowing, it's about a feeling. So when you feel it in your heart, when you feel that this makes you feel good, when you get the hairs of your body stand up, straight up, like goosebumps, you just know and feel it's right. Isn't that amazing how our bodies, how our temples tell us? It's just for us to be conscious about it. It's just about feeling and listening inwards. And I know and I feel I'm coming to England. I'm holding my first workshop for you guys with Rosalind Jeffers down in Devon. I'm going to be passing on my wisdom, my knowledge, and the method that I worked with in Japan, where I was working with brain surgeons, psychiatrists, GPs, only with the universal, loving frequencies. I got sponsored to Japan. I had a dream, I put it out in the universe. My stepping stone was Reiki. I started there, and I felt like, but I want this simpler. I want to get and learn from the indigenous people. So I put a dream out. And 3 months later, I was on the plane, sponsored by the brain surgeons and a doctor here in Sweden, to fly out to Japan. And I worked 6 weeks. The first day I arrived there, they threw me out on the dance floor. I had 12 to 15 Japanese patients every day coming to me that I had to release their pains. They knew no English. It was only the body language and the language of the heart and the language of the eyes communicating soul to soul. It's just like a sacred dance. And they came to me with, they had tumors, they had Parkinson's, they had broken knees, they had rashes, they had constipation, whatever. They had discs, problem with the discs in the backs. Nobody taught me anything. I learned by doing. It's so amazing. I remember my first patient, she had broken knees. And in that tradition, in that culture, they really want to be able to sit on their knees and eat and pray. And she sat on the chair, and I sat on the chair next to her. And I put my hands around her knees in the ether, like in the air, not touching. And I remember the energy streaming through, and I sat there in my heart and just commanding, release her pain and make her body lighter. And I sat there, please God, release her pain. And as a commandment, and feeling like I was owning the stage, like I am one with God, because that is what we are all gods. I could feel it releasing from her body as the feeling in my hands got more and more intense. I knew it's coming out. I was doing 10 minutes per knee. And then the moment came when I asked her to please stand up and to try, see if she could sit down. And she sat down and she kissed the floor. And she got up and she looked at me, tears streaming from her eyes. And you could just see the gratitude on her. And I was like, wow, I had come back to myself. I had come home, remembering who I am. And this is who we all are when we come back and we remember who we are. We are great beings. We are no small beings. And this is what I teach out. I sort of activate. I guess when people come into my field, they remember. I set the vibration. I've been working so many years with this. And I teach out the method that all the doctors use there at the clinic. So this will be a one-day course. This is what I teach already in Sweden and in Finland, and I'm going to Norway this year. So now I'm coming to England. And it's a one-day workshop, and you get healing from me. You get to release the pain from one another. You will be rotating, changing pairs. You'll be doing some metaphysical exercises with the juice, programming the juice and changing the flavor. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see you all there. You are all welcome. Oh, my love to you all.